3 years ago on this day, I decided I was done. And to be fair, 3.5 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, there were days where I decided the same thing. But 3 years ago on this day, I was done. For some reason, July 3rd, 2022, it stuck. 2 days, 3 days, 5 months, 1 year, 2 years, it stuck. And it was a tangible thing I could look at every few months and say, hey, we did a thing. I made a couple stipulations for myself in that time. One, I had to be who I thought it gave me the courage to be, or who I thought it made me. The second one was it had to be my choice. The third was it had to be a now thing. This is it forever talk was blasphemous in my book, and I didn't go by any other book, big or small. Now, I had a little, we'll say, moment a few days after that 2-year mark. To be honest, I was sick of carrying the days. Somewhere along the line, it became about the days. Everyone was so proud of the days. After all, it wasn't about the days. July 3rd, 2022, remember, I was done. And it wasn't about the drinking. I mean, to be fair, I had spent the better part of the 3 years prior actively dying. And well, being pretty damn productive while doing so. I was opening gigs for big artists. I was playing my own sold-out shows. I was putting together an album. July 3rd, 2022, I wasn't done with drinking. I was done dying. I had hit an iceberg at some point, and well, I held this romantic fantasy during that time that this captain was going down with the ship. And in this pain, this everyday excruciating physical pain, as the water, in my case blood, came rushing in through all the cracks. That's gross. I had a right to feel all right while doing so. July 3rd, 2022, I was done, which brings us to today. I'm no longer dying. When I threw the days away last year, I wondered if I should start a new count. I missed people being proud of me. I wanted something to look at every so often and say, hey, I did a thing, but I lost the thing. Something in me radically shifted in the past year. I didn't need to split myself into a before and after. I didn't need the world to look at the number and say, hey, look at the thing, for me to feel worthy. During this past year, I gave myself the option. And I'll tell you, even when the ship isn't sinking, the middle of the ocean can still be a pretty scary place. I'm kind of running this metaphor into the ground or the ocean. And but I guess I stopped rowing away, sailing away. I'm not sure what kind of boat I'm in, but I just started sailing. And there's something to be said for a still sea. Sometimes the wind isn't moving you anywhere. Anyway, what I learned with an option is that it's still not for me for now. But July 3rd will always be a day to look at, reflect on, not a before and after of a better or a worse me, one to celebrate or one not to, but a me, a whole me, a human living a messy human experience with the autonomy, the choice to steer my own boat, ship, I don't know. You get it though, but it's been nice to just exist for a little while and be worthy all the same. So anyway, have a good 3rd of July.